Never fear. The bear is here. Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Catching up on some videos that I didn't get to do, and we're going to talk about them right now. Alright. For this video, we're going to concentrate on 2 Smackdowns that I missed, solely because they involve Roman Reigns in it. We've got my reading glasses right now. I don't got my Coca-Cola in the wine glass to drink my Nestle, but, you know, just took some supplements where I can't drink them at the moment, but doesn't mean any time's a call time. Grab a Coca-Cola, drink my Nestle's, buy me some bitches, go oh shit on the big black couch. So yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late out of date, very late, very out of date Smackdowns review. We're going to focus today solely on 2 Smackdowns. The Smackdown I missed that happened just this past week. Right now it's the 26th. Yes, I'm literally recording now the 26th or the 25th, basically, almost the 26th. I'm gonna make the review those. They're gonna be so those Smackdowns that I missed were like the 9th and the 16th. So we're focused on that, and then we're gonna read the 23rd, probably right after this. So we're gonna focus on those 2 Smackdown reviews first, and yeah, there we go, folks. We're gonna do that. Yeah. So Roman's back, and he's back for a necklace. You guys notice a pattern now with WWE where they're basically kind of doing the same shit with their storylines, and even if they have storylines, they're doing Punk and McIntyre over a bracelet. That's the big feud. And now Roman Reigns' first feud back is a necklace. What are we doing here? And it sucks because Roman's back. People are cheering him now that he's a babyface. The babyface they always wanted him to be. Him being cheered. And now all of a sudden he doesn't talk anymore. I mean, unless they're going to build to it. But, I mean, they should not be prolonging, like, oh, for a sudden he doesn't talk anymore. What? It's his babyface powers, he can't talk cool anymore or something? But, again, he's fighting the Bloodline. They're kind of rinsing and repeating the same thing they did since SummerSlam, where he's back, and it's like rinse and repeat. He can beat the Bloodline, and yet, you know, he's struggling to get the tribal layer, whatever, the tribal necklace, basically. I mean, why does he need a stupid tribal necklace to indicate he's like supposedly the tribal chief? Again, like, fighting over a necklace, you could always like make some sort of match even, you know, with that, like, over it, instead of just wasting your time just trying to capture a necklace. But again, they're doing the same shit what they did with McIntyre and Punk. They're fighting over a necklace. What are we doing here? Like, isn't that's just sad? That is just sad. That's the feud. Like, that's the story, fighting over a necklace. Whatever. So the show started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the 9th of August episode first. The show started with Cody Rhodes. So Tulsa, what you guys need to talk about? Okay, and again, this is the main thing where I want to talk about. So, like, there's a lot of problems with SmackDown right now. So, even though Roman Reigns is back, aside from Roman being back, SmackDown has honestly been very boring and unwatchable. And people are saying that the new opinion now is Raw is good. No, it's not. Raw's not good. I don't know why people are pretending Raw is good because of the false narrative that the stories are better. No, they're not. There's no stories, okay? Raw doesn't have any fucking stories. Before I start my video, I want to give a little shout outs. So I recorded my Raw reviews, the Raw reviews that I missed, and I did get super chats. I'm very appreciative of the super chats, by the way. I'm very appreciative, and I would love it. Honestly, like with the super chats, you don't need to. People, you don't need to give me super chats. People will be probably questioning, why do I have super chats? I only just have the super chats on because, again, if you definitely do want to support, that's amazing. I appreciate it. And it's a way to, like, basically give you guys shout outs. And also, if you have a video that you want me to do, you could simply, if you want me to do a video, I would devote my time to make that video as my main priority video. So if you're gonna give me super chats, you will get 100% priority. I will pay attention to you, give you a shout out, and not just that. Especially if we're doing a live show, I'll give you priority to focus on you, and not just that. I'll basically, shout you out, mention your comment, and not just that. I'll even do a special video if you want, whatever you want me to do. If you super chat, no problem. It's for you guys, really. It's to honor you guys. So for starters, we're gonna shout out to Everything Retro, where he left a $3 super chat AUD, which I appreciate. He just gave a thumbs up. He did also say welcome back, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. And BioReaper69 with a $5 super chat. Welcome back, Zumi. I appreciate you. I appreciate both of you guys for leaving the super chat in my last pre-taped Raw review. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Now going back to the SmackDown portion of the review, I want to give a big shout out to both of them since they left their super chat. I want to give them a big shout for that. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it tremendously. It does help. It actually, no matter, again, don't feel like you guys need to leave super chats, but if you guys do, I really do appreciate it. It does help me in a long way. That way I can definitely, for example, making sure that I'm well enough to do videos. It does help me. It does help me regardless of whatever. And I'm very appreciative. Don't force yourself to give a super chat though. Please. I don't want to become some e-beggar, okay? But I do appreciate that little extra tip, that little donation. It really helps. I'm not trying to be some cornball YouTuber if you want to take that extra step, whatever. Because I'm not going to do some stupid Patreons or whatever. The only thing I'll really do for you guys, if you request a video and you leave a super chat, I'll do that for you. But I will give my devotion to you guys. I'll put my priority to y'all whenever that, whatever. So, I appreciate it. Okay, we're moving on from that. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, again, this whole idea with storylines. There's no storylines, people. Raw has not been having any storylines. They're just the Judgment Day? Just because, get it, Liv and Dom, where they barely interacted, and then they eventually interacted by hooking up after really not much of a, building up to that. Really, that storyline? Come on. And the Judgment Day playing video games, and all of a sudden now buddy with Liv, what, I don't know how that's supposed to mean. But again, with SmackDown, what sense does it make that Cody Rhodes, he's the WWE Champion, and he has no real big, feuds to have, you know what I mean? He's not even, he's supposed to be the WWE Champion, right? And yet, he's not, there's no opponents for him. They're struggling to have opponents for him. And he challenges Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens doesn't want to be the champion? And yet he's supposed to be this prize fighter. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Kevin Owens, supposed to be a prize fighter. Talks about being a prize fighter. Even though that's not really character, but whatever. He's a prize fighter, Michael. And yet, he doesn't want to be champion. In what fucking world does a guy not want to be the world? What does that fucking mean? I mean, first off, that's not a pay-per-view match. Okay? That is not a pay-per-view match. Okay? That is not a fucking pay-per-view match. And, in all honesty, couldn't they have just done this match at a SmackDown? Like, God forbid, I don't know, if you really want to do this whole bullshit that he's doubting himself, okay, I don't know, just like, yeah, make the match on SmackDown. Rather than building this stupid shit for a pay-per-view. Because now, what they're doing the typical babyface versus babyface, I respect you bullshit fucking, and we're gonna tease there's dissension bullshit to a match cliche. Like, I really want to see that shit. Like, come on. Are you kidding me? Why? Why? Like, come on. It's so irritating. Like, fuck. Like, fuck. What are we doing here? Like, why are we doing this bullshit where it's the most garbage fucking goddamn lazy fucking way to do fucking shitty storylines. It is the most laziest, most boring, most fucking garbage ass way to do fucking storylines. And great, now we gotta fucking focus on that shit. It's like, it's fucking irritating, bro. It's fucking irritating. Who the fuck wants to see that shit? Like, great, like, man, it's like, how is that cool? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, what world would that make me, like, be intrigued with fucking SmackDown again? Like, come on. Like, that does not make me intrigued at all. I'm just like, what's the point to care? Oh yeah, it doesn't make me care at all. It's fucking stupid. It's an insult to my intelligence. Especially, like, I mean, again, insults is lame. Like, all of a sudden, he has to pick his opponents. Couldn't they have done a stupid match to lead to the #1 contendership, even though I hate matches with no stories? But, like, again, there's other ways to do these matches. They could have done, like, a battle royal. They could have done some, I mean, I hate to say, even a tournament, but, like, a tournament to where there's stories involved to make sense. Like, how is it so hard to build a feud and a story for this company? Like, I understand you don't have legit good writers anymore, but is it, like, so hard to, like, even book a fucking, like, I don't even know. Is it so hard to book even, like, a fucking, I don't know, just a battle royal even would be something. Like, who can hate a battle royal, really? But, you know, I just think, like, it's an insult to my intelligence. It really is. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen? We're just going to do 3 Raws. Straight up. 3 Smackdowns. We're also going to do the, after thinking about it, we're going to do 3 straight Smackdown reviews. Because after, like, testing and seeing the comments, or, like, the title, I could basically do, honestly, yeah, you know, I can definitely do 3 Smackdown reviews, so fuck it. This will be a 3-for-1 review, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to review 3 Smackdowns now, okay? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because I don't think I want to do, honestly, another Smackdown review. So we're going to do 3 Smackdown reviews now. Okay, let's do it. But they're basically, if you really think about it, 3 Smackdowns, it's been 3 Smackdowns since Roman's been back. Or, you know, before Berlin. So, Roman was not on the last show now because I guess Jacob had to injure him. Even though it's like, how is that really hurtful? Like, I don't know, like, he looked like he could have survived. Like, oh wow, like, Jacob Fatu is able to, like, take out Roman, and now Roman's already gone. Yeah, so that's the crazy thing, isn't it? Roman, he just came back, now he's already gone. I understand they're not going to try to do anything for Bash at Berlin, but, like, wow, just great, you know what I mean? This is fucking great with this company. Why should I care? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, so Cody Rhodes, he says, "What do you guys like to talk about, Tulsa?" So they were talking about the August 9th episode, right? Says, "Oh, what do you guys like to talk about?" And blah blah blah. Same shit with Cody. It's fucking terrible. The guy can't cut a promo. It's fucking lame. He says, I don't like to derive in the past, but I want to do something perhaps a little unexpected in this moment. As wonderful and epic as the grand SummerSlam was, all eyes were what's happened next. This right here, it's time to play our game in the North Star of the industry. It's the Undisputed WWE Championship. And I have been talking about who I want to defend it at Bachelorland. This guy. And then eventually when he says this guy, Solo then comes out, says, "Cody, let me not stop you there. I don't care what you gotta talk about. I don't care what these people want to hear. Shut your mouths. What I want to talk about is SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam. We both know. If it wasn't for Roman, I would have been champion. Before you've done anything else and anything else with these people, I want a rematch for the title." And Cody Rhodes says, "So, I said I don't want to talk about the past, but you want to talk about SummerSlam, let's talk about SummerSlam. The same SummerSlam where you could not get the job done on your own, and you caused Jacob Fatu to get hurt." So they did this thing where Jacob Fatu basically got hurt. Apparently he's not hurt anymore. He is favoring his ankle where he's not really like that injured. Like it's, it does suck, but like whatever. Apparently people say, "Oh, it's fake. He didn't get hurt. That was a way to have him not be involved with Roman originally." Like, but again, then I don't know. Make better sense. Like it doesn't make any sense honestly. So much also. Whatever. Jacob Fatu. Oh, you got Jacob Fatu getting hurt. At the same something where you said the Roman's on a warpath because you're cosplaying the tribal chief, right? The same time when I beat you right here in the damn center of the ring. Which means you're absolutely nothing. 100% unequally delusional. And if you think you claim any rematch, so Solo, what do you want to talk about? The Bloodline set the trap, but then they're gonna target Cody, but then Owens slides in the ring with 2 steel chairs. The Bloodline decides to retreat. Then Solo says, "I'll deal with you later after I find Roman Reigns." Before the segment ends, Cody Rhodes says, "I'll be right here waiting for you." Again, Kevin, I'm sorry. I don't mean that this be a little awkward, but I don't want to take something from talking to you something. I'm sure this is awkward. It would be uncomfortable. If I know you, which I think I do, you're likely to say no. Earlier, before I was interrupted, I was gonna ask who was gonna face the WWE champion, Kevin. I like to face you. And then Owens was like, "Oh, much as I appreciate that, I don't deserve to be champion. I really don't appreciate it. I appreciate it as well. WWE needs to be heard, and if you say my win-loss record, I don't deserve it. I'm here to bring people change, but I can't bring people change because I'm a loser." And then Cody says, "You know what I'm saying, right? They're saying you deserve it." And if you look again, for Owens says, I don't deserve to be champion. Look my loss record. I mean, look at Jinder Mahal, okay? Come on, give me a fucking break with this bullshit. But again. For this match, we had Bash of Berlin. Come on, why? Why? But anyways, Cody Rhodes was like, "You know what they're saying? They're saying you deserve it, and I have a feeling that you'll say no. But I haven't forgotten the sacrifice you made to help me. You're one of my closest friends, and I want you to face me at Bash of Berlin. I'm pretty sure Nick Aldis is gonna make you face me." And then he's not gonna challenge, and then they're gonna it's gonna be him and fucking Nick Aldis. They're gonna force him to face him. Again, how does that make any sense when, a guy who doesn't want to be champion and all of a sudden still gets the title shot? Shouldn't that make the general manager's job easier? If he doesn't want a title shot, there's, more people. I mean, again, the most simplest shit could have been, you could have had a lot. I mean, I hate these shit blender segments. You could have always done this segment where, wouldn't it make sense with this logic? All these wrestlers coming out, oh, if he's not going to challenge, then I might as well challenge him instead. It's not so hard, isn't it? What the fuck are we doing here? Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. I just think this whole shit's dumb. First match, the Street Profits defeats A-Town Down Under for a number of contenders qualifier match for the tag titles. So they're doing qualifiers for God knows what reason. Who cares? No one cares about. They're doing this because no one cares about the tag division, but whatever. You get a real recap of Nia Jax winning the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. That Tiffany Stratton's gonna make plans, and Pretty Deadly will be involved, and they're gonna do a sing along and blah blah blah. Second match, Jade Cargill defeated Alba Fire. Nobody cares. Then we get a LA Knight coming out and says, "Let me talk to you. SummerSlam has come and gone, and I have all the answers. And the one question remains the same." They say, "LA Knight, I had to feel extra special being Logan Paul in his hometown, right? I'll tell you who deserved it. Logan Paul deserved getting his stomp out, and let me tell you, that's what I got. Yeah, I don't give a damn about him in his hometown. All I care about is what I stood here not too long and told everybody well to call me whatever, and sooner or later you call me champ. And that's a long time I've arrived, fresh, United States champ. Why? Because I made it that way. And it doesn't mean I understand I'm a marked man, and that's something, I understand something. I've been a marked man, and I walk into SmackDown with a ship or not. All it means is what game is the same. Just like SummerSlam Logan Paul, I walk in, I hit and quit it. And I moved on to the next, and I hit it and quit. And you know what I do with the next one? I hit it and quit it. Because I can't stop it, an untitled product. Whatever, I don't know that word. I can't stop being United States champion. And everybody's saying, "Oh, Larry Knight, yeah." After that, we see Santos coming out. Santos like, "Congratulations, I don't mean, hey, I mean it. No, you suck. You suck." And so, like, he means it, yeah, he doesn't. I don't fucking get this. It's time for my spot. Like, where's my spotlight? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I truly deserve to be U.S. champion. And then LA Knight says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear a damn what you said. All the Tulsa's telling me that you suck." And then, like, I'll tell you, you deserve, you did it, breaks bacon. One more time, you got to get sick of getting breaks beaten off and over again. But one more time, the only problem is you know what to do. Blah blah blah. You're not good enough. Your form was he basically just says he's garbage, and then whatever, whatever. You get a Giovanni Vinci promo. You got a Giovanni Vinci promo. And then the best part is, like, the past is behind you. There's no loss, only lessons. Nobody thinks a success is given. I know it's my destiny, and I became a man I've always meant to be. A man who has no limits and accepts no shortcuts. Speaking an Italian alpha. I'm just thinking to myself, didn't this guy got beat up, and wouldn't it make sense that this guy target Luke Kaiser? Why the fuck is this guy all of a sudden? I don't get it. I don't get this shit. I'm sorry. I don't get this. Third match. Andrade versus so Santos defeats Andrade, meaning that he's now the number contender for the U.S. champion. We're gonna have a match eventually, whatever. We got Kevin Sullivan tribute package, which rest in peace, Kevin Sullivan. Oh, you killed Ben. Shut up. Next we have SmackDown. It'll be Naomi versus Billy Davenport. Like, really the same. Okay, this is also a problem with these fucking few SmackDowns that I'm gonna review today. They legit have done so many rematches. Like, holy fuck. If people complained how many rematches we got during the McMahon era lately. And my god, they're doing like Andrade versus Carmelo again. And they're gonna do, like, I think next week again. They're doing Naomi versus Blair Davenport again. It's like, oh my god. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, they're doing, like, I thought Triple H just know about not, I don't get, I don't care. DIY or DUI defeats Pretty Deadly. I don't care. A-Town Down Order starts complaining to Nick Aldis. AC, at this point you could complain, and then that's not gonna make a difference. Blah blah blah. And in the main event, we see Solo coming out. Says, "Hulsa, acknowledge me. Roman, in case you haven't noticed, I am the Tribal Chief, and now you call yourself the Tribal. And if you call yourself the Tribal Chief, you will get back. you want these back, come and get it. Then Roman comes out. He walks slow. So his new theme song. So he officially has a new theme song, where it sounds a bit rockish when it builds up to it. It's actually not bad, babyface theme song. It's just definitely the original theme song was more iconic, but I kind of do like the theme song a little bit. I like the rock, of course, in a sense. I don't know. It's whatever though. I don't hate it. The theme song. I know originally I hated the theme song, but as time went on, it grew on me, and I think it made sense, So honestly, like the guy, but it's sad. Like this is like one of the only songs that Def Rebel supposedly made, and Def Rebel is like hated. So whatever. You see Reigns, he clothesline Tamatunga, or Tamatong, whatever the fuck, and Tangaloa. Whatever. He eventually attacks the Bloodline. He then is throwing haymakers on Solo. The Solo kicks Roman in the face, but then the Superman punch to him. It almost looked like it was like basically SummerSlam all over again, basically. So it's like, what was the point? Whatever. And then like he gets pulled out of the ring, and then spears to both the other Bloodline members besides Jacob, because Jacob Fatu wasn't there. But yeah, like the basically the Tongas, whatever. And then Roman basically like he puts one of them through the barricade, and then started using the steel chairs on each of them. So, which is like okay, it's kind of badass, sure. He was gonna get the tribal necklace, and then it gets taken away and whatever. So that was the August 9th episode, and again, aside from Roman being there, who the fuck really cared about the SmackDown? The SmackDown was very boring, from what I remember. But again, this SmackDown just looked the same. In all honesty, it looked the same. Then like, there's no difference of each of the SmackDowns. In all honesty, like they really just honestly looked about the same. And I'll prove it to you with the next two SmackDowns. Like this was that was the SmackDown after SummerSlam. And sure, the second SmackDown I'm about to review right now. Oh, but Roman got beat up. Whoa. Okay, but they still kind of did the same segment. Whatever. The show started with Nia Jax's championship celebration. So this is the 16th of August episode of SmackDown. Nia Jax championship celebration. Tiffany Stratton is there. She says, "It's Tiffany time. It's a Tiffany time to celebrate. Everybody, please welcome the Queen of the Ring and the new Women's Champion, Nia Jax." She's there, and then we get whatever. And then Nia Jax says, "It's not pink, whatever." So, okay, we see these people carry Nia Jax like this fucking fat wild pig. Like holy shit. She does look like she lost a bit of weight. I will give credit to Nia Jax, so I guess like it was less of a headache if she was like 500 pounds and it'll be way heavier. But like at the end of the day, whatever, just like, who cares? Anyways, she says it's a lot pink, and then of course I wanted everything to pop. Don't you like it? And then it's like no, whatever. Tiffany, you're so good to me. I really appreciate it, but this is not really my style. My style is more destruction. I mean, she is a wild boar after all. Like, wild boars basically fucking eat up everything. I mean, she can just eat up the pink. I'm not surprised she didn't do that. And then Pre-Deadly the musical. With Princess Tiffany, we have a hit new song. They proceed to do a music number to dedication of Nia. Which, I don't know. Obviously, Smart's like, how dare they sing? Just wrestle! Because God forbid, wrestling is more than... I mean, didn't you guys like when MJF and Jericho had their stupid sing-along in AEW? Like, God forbid in wrestling you can't do something that's supposedly your character. I don't know. Even though I don't give a shit about Pretty Deadly. They should just be dead, but whatever. But then Michian slides in the ring and has a kendo stick to close the segment. And I don't care. Like really, why? Like, why are we doing this shit? Like, who the fuck is Michin? Like, seriously, why is she, like... Why should we care about this bitch? Why should we care some ghetto Asian bitch that's trying to be black? I don't know. We see Naomi taking Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're ready to snatch and drag Blair Davenport tonight, and they said how. Yeah, they're gonna make it look very demure. Okay, I want to talk about this stupid fucking trend. This demure shit, whatever the fuck does that mean? Shut the fuck up. And fuck WWE for trying to be topical. You suck at being topical. You suck. You when you try to be something like modern, you suck, okay? So fuck that. First match, we get, again, this stupid Carmelo versus Andrade match where they always do a fucking same goddamn match. Like, enough with the rematches of this garbage match! Why are we doing this? Whatever, Carmelo he's won this time, nobody cares. Besides Smart, some people are gonna be telling this was a good match, good showing, but again, it's the same fucking garbage match, it's just this time a different winner. Whoop-de-doo. Tangaloa hands the Eula Fala over to Solo, and then when Roman Reigns gets here in that ring, Thomas says they're going to tear him apart. And Solo appreciates that, and he's the tribal, and then Roman takes the Eula Fala, he would become the tribal chief again, and they have to acknowledge him, whatever. You get another Giovanna Vinci promo, and he basically is the same thing. You see how I'm saying the SmackDown is basically the same thing? You can literally mix apart these SmackDowns, and it would be the same fucking shit, you miss nothing. Second match, Blair Davenport defeats Naomi. Again, another fucking rematch, but this time Blair won. Whoop-de-fucking do. I will say Blair Davenport is probably pretty fucking hot. She's invited to my big black house, make her go, oh shit, that's it. Grayson Waller doesn't appreciate Austin Theory throwing him under the bus last week, he said, and says it's a nice match, but Kevin was a big opportunity, nothing to worry about, blah, 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 and they're gonna put, I don't know, they're gonna, whatever, gonna make Kevin Owens fucking pay, whatever. There was a moment of silence for Off-Put, there was a moment who unfortunately passed away earlier that day, rest in peace to Alpha. Third match, Kevin Owens defeats Grayson Waller. Then, I don't know, I think Cody Rhodes, whatever. They didn't do anything. I think Cody was there and just showed up and saved Kevin Owens. This was very predictable. They're teasing all the dissension between each other, and who the fuck cares? Solo then tells Tamatonga that Roman Reigns needs to acknowledge him tonight. You get Legado the Phantasma vignette, how they're going to make LA Knight pay, and how they're not champions yet, but they're going to become soon, and this is going to be crowning Santos, whatever. LA Knight did cut a promo and said, let me talk to you. My God, did that look a little fun dinner to be at? Well, so Santos is telling all his groups to not forget who they are and how they're trying to be like me. Esco, I don't know where you forgot who you are, but next week there's a good chance that you'll forget who you are when you get a cast of BFT. And I knock your little churro into the dirt. Now, on the other hand, I'm not going to forget who we are. We're going to talk about the nation capital of the nation champ, the U.S. being the U.S. champion. Well, I don't really have to try to worry about the process. I have to call me trash. Tell you what, Esco, call me what you want, call me trash, I'll take it, I'll own it. In fact, might be a little bit of trash mixed in a little bit of flash. This week, next week, any week, want to be champion, the Chiefs champion trash will put you in the ass and still be U.S. champion. Everybody's saying, oh, yeah. Chelsea Green and Paper Nim takes Michin for ruining his eyes celebration, and then Michin's like, I'm getting a title match, and then Chelsea's angry, whatever, then Nia Jax proceeds to attack Michin, just basically shoving her to the door, and then all of a sudden Nick Aldis like, get into my office. Like, so, here's the problem here. I understand Nia is the bad person, right? But like, she got attacked. And then all of a sudden, she gets in trouble when she basically gets retribution for early. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Fourth match, Street Profits defeats the DUI people. DIY, nobody cares. Next week, it's announced for Championship Fridays, and nobody fucking cares. And then these stupid matches that nobody cares. And then now, the basically rinse and repeat of the Bloodline segment where Solo comes out, he says, acknowledge me. Why don't you acknowledge me? Call yourself the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, you call yourself the tribal chief of the OTC, whatever it is. But you want your yellow follow back, come out and bring your ass out here and try to take it from me. Then we see Roman basically does the same shit from last week. He comes back, comes out, he enters the ring. Then Solo and him are trading blows. In the center of the ring, Solo whips Reigns across the ring. Then Roman does a leaping clothesline. Then Tonga comes to attack Reigns from behind. But then Reigns drops it with a Uranagi slam. And he dumps Tonga outside of the ring. He's about to set apart the announce table. And then Solo, he stops Reigns. He was about to attack, but then Reigns avoids Samoan spike, Superman punch, spears Solo, and he retreats a Ulafala. And he's at peace. Whoop-de-doo. It's the end of it. He just basically just walk away with it. But no, obviously, they were teasing just because we still had some time. Because usually they'll end the show like 9:57 here with Fox currently. They were still like had some few minutes, I remembered. And then Jacob Fatu attacks him. They put him through they did a triple powerbomb through the table. And then, there you go. And then they take back the Ulafala, put it on Solo. I mean, that doesn't look like it's enough to put Roman out of the show for 1 week. So I guess, but that supposedly injures Roman now. I don't fucking know. But yeah, again, fighting over a necklace. I understand, again, they're fighting over a necklace rather than, family drama. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know. My main thing, I would not hate this if, again, they were not completely ripping off CM Punk's shit. They are legit doing this shit because they have no other ideas of how to do a story. They're literally ripping off a fucking CM Punk shit with the bracelet. I got your bracelet! Oh my god. I'm surprised they did not fucking say, they basically did, if you want your necklace, come and get it. Ugh. But that's storytelling, supposedly, guys. Whatever. I just, it's a darn shame. Roman is a babyface now. And then, now they're just doing stupid shit with him as a babyface. It's just, whatever. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And how is it that they're both more important than the titles? God damn it. We get the Grayson Wall effect with special guests Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Okay, so this is now the 23rd edition of 23rd of August edition of SmackDown. This just happened recently, and God, do I not care. The Grayson Wall effect. They're excited. Hey, here's Cody Rhodes, and Cody's making his entrance, and they cut him off. But we don't need to do all that, all that celebration mumbo jumbo. Cody was like, so, and then Washington DC, what do you all want to talk about? We get it. Everything is about Cody Rhodes. Even on my show, it's got to be all about you because everything that is about Cody Rhodes, right? You don't have to answer that because I know it's the truth. Yeah, this is Cody Rhodes. You the hero of the story. Be the wise because these idiots, these idiots, they don't know you, the real you. They don't know how selfish you are. All you care about is the WWE Champion. In fact, how many times have your friends Kevin Owens and Randy Orton has beaten up because of you? While you walk around getting all the glory, and what kind of friend are you? And Cody says, are you done? I'm a bad friend? That's what you're saying? Let's talk about friends. Kevin Owens, you mentioned Kevin Owens, right? My point is that Bash at Berlin. I like to imagine if that's me giving Kevin Owens a title shot at the WWE Champion, that's charity, but it's what's in reality. If I put the SmackDown Superstar list on the wall, ask yourself, can Kevin Owens beat that guy? Truth is, he could. He probably has. Kevin Owens has been fighting the Bloodline since even before I came back. Kevin Owens has been beaten up and he got taken out. They never stopped fighting. As a matter of fact, I'd be standing in the WWE Champion if it wasn't been Kevin Owens. I never once have used Kevin Owens, and you can say the same. Grayson Waller, well, in this relationship, friendship, Are you using Austin Theory? Hey, Magic Mike, can I hear what I'm saying? It's all bullshit, whatever. It's all this bullshit, get it? Blah, blah. Then Grayson Waller says, oh, why you're not turning this into this us? We're the best mates, we're the partners. If you really want to talk about that, how about we see what Kevin Owens is capable of? So they basically show, like, oh, get it? Can Kevin Owens be trusted? All this history of turning back on people, you know, like over the years. Like Sami Zayn and Jericho, they even mentioned, they mentioned Jericho even as an AEW, Kofi, blah, blah, blah. Then Owens comes out like, alright, can't stay back here any longer. Everything will change. We get it. You're trying to convince Cody that I'm going to turn on him, stab him in the back, basically end his career. And I admit, you know, that video, every one of those guys, if you think about it, they kind of expected it, except for Kofi. He's great. That's on me, Kofi. I apologize. For everyone else, come on, right? Like, they kind of deserved it. You know, I'm just here to bring about change. You know, and I talked to Nick Aldis, like, you know, you guys with your bums, you know, about tag match. And, let's have a tag match. But, you know, it's a done deal. How about I just attack you in the meantime, just before the match? And then he attacks them, and it's like, it's all stupid shit. Like, how many times have you seen Cody Rhodes, not Cody Rhodes even, Kevin Owens facing these guys? And I'm pretty sure they did this match before. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Do we see this shit so many times? Whatever. Nick Aldis is just a fucking tool. First match, LA Knight defeats Santos. Still US champion. Who cares? I'm happy, I guess. LA Knight's champ. Whatever. Good for him. You see, Carmelo Hayes at the barber shop. Is he a barber, or he just goes to this barber shop to get haircuts, even though he doesn't really have good hair, whatever. Then Andrade interrupts, like, you know, you sneak attack, you cheated there, whatever. And then Carmelo like, well, you're not good enough as you thought you were. You know, you want to prove it to me, you know, I guess 2 points is not enough. It's about time I'll come out and you know, how about we just held it one more time or whatever. So great, another fucking garbage rematch. Then we see Santos snaps on the Legado Fantasma, and then Apollo Karen Corbin pokes fun of him for losing, and then great, we're gonna have a shitty tag match to promote in the future. Second match, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi defeated. The Black Bitches, whatever. They defeated the attractive Irish chicks or whatever. They defeated Blair Davenport, Alba Fire, and Illa Dawn. The chicks who look hot. I don't know. Whatever. That's not very demure. Fuck off. Video package of WWE appearance over the years in Berlin, Germany. And who cares? You see, backstage only is celebrating, you know, we're gonna have an open challenge next week at Berlin. And it's like, god damn, like, why? I was like, this is what I was worried about. Like, I was all happy they're not doing open challenge all in that, but great. Another garbage open challenge for these stupid titles. Like, god damn it. I'm surprised Cody doesn't do an open challenge. Why are we always doing a dumb garbage open challenge for all these babyface champions? Do they not have any ideas? What are we doing here? Like, god damn. We got a Sol Sikoa promo. Washington, acknowledge me. Your tribal chief has a lot to talk about, so bear with me. So try to keep it down. Number one, your old DC is done. He's done. Item number two, whether it's Kevin Owens or Cody Rhodes that wins the championship, it doesn't matter because I got next. I'm going to bring back the Undisputed back to my family. And I'm going to bring the Undisputed title to me. Number three, you can cheer Roman all you want, but he's not here. Item number three, since I'm going to be champion, there's something wrong with the tag team titles. Jacob Fatu, step up. Jacob, give your title. As a matter of fact, give it to Dangaloa. You can't be the tag team champion because you are my own personal enforcer. I mean, like, couldn't they just do the Freebird rule, like, for God's sakes, where they're all the tag champs? Whatever, I don't know. And eventually, this leads to the third match. The Gorillas of Destiny, which they're calling the Tangas, whatever the fuck does that mean? Can we just call them the Bloodline? I don't fucking get it, whatever. The Bloodline, they defeated the Street Profits for the tag champs. I thought this was gonna be the main event. Whatever, I don't care. They won. They defeated Street Profits. Not that I care. Whatever. You see, Kevin was talking to Cody backstage. Tonight, we're gonna be showing up the blood, the 8-town on under, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm not the same guy anymore, and we're gonna be loyal. Then B-Fab and Candice, they look after what happened to DIY and the Street Profits. Oh yeah, how can I forget the DIY? They go to save the Street Profits, but they get attacked too by the Bloodline. What we do? We get a Michin vignette that nobody cares. Guess she's a crazy agent who's at ghetto. Wow. She's not invited to make Black Cast, that's for damn sure. Nia Jax tells Tiffany and Pretty Deadly that she's going to get Mitch a beat in real life in a street fight next week and whatever. And then they overhear, and then Chelsea and Piper overhears, and then Tiffany cashing in on possibly and blah blah blah. No one cares. And then the main event, Cody and Kevin Owens defeats 8-town down under. They celebrate. Then we get a little tease of Austin, dear Grayson Waller, they hate Cody and whatever, and then you see Kevin is with the title. Guess what? It looks like he's gonna attack you, but he just basically gives the title and he's taunting Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, whoop-de-fucking do. And that's how they end the show, and they end the show by promoting Bash at Berlin, because get it, next week's SmackDown be in Berlin or something. Really, who the fuck cares? Like, what, such life, that last show was so lifeless, okay? But yeah, that was, do you not notice how these SmackDowns are, like, basically the same? 3 straight SmackDowns, they're basically the fucking same crap. They didn't have Roman the last show, they're just kind of changing it up, like, just to make you think it's different. Get it, this week, Roman's gonna look good, and the other week he's gonna look bad. It's like, and they're doing that with the Judgment Day. They're doing this, like, this is a garbage fucking typical shit, you know what I mean? Like, every week, 50-50 booking type of shit. Whatever, so that was SmackDown. I'm glad I got those 3 SmackDowns done. Again, catching up with the videos. I'm just keeping it real. Get your games, close magnificently, Spider Miss Bitch, go, oh shit, that's what I'm gonna say. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Take care.